Graphics cards have been insanely overpriced for the past 2 years, with some reaching as far as a 300% markup. That has all finally come to an end thanks to a few recent changes, like the fact that GPUs kind of suck at mining now. So with this large drop in prices, you're probably thinking this is the time to buy. Unfortunately, you couldn't be more wrong. Hello and welcome to Danny's Tech Channel. I'm Danny and I'm here to help you get the best performance possible, all while saving you the most money on your next gaming PC. It is true, graphics card prices have been decreasing steadily over the past 6 months, which is great news for gamers. However, many media outlets, myself included, do not think that this is near enough. Let's look at current pricing and see what the future looks like. I made this hopefully simple to read chart that lists each GPU and the performance category they fall into. Nvidia is green while AMD is red. The numbers in parentheses are the cheapest price of that graphics card that I could find online. This is the US market, by the way. Not all worldwide pricing reflects this. Sorry, it's just the way it is. But there is good news. Stick around and I'll talk about it in a second. I want to mention AMD first, since this video is mainly centered around Nvidia, but this info is good to know. Every single AMD graphics card is currently under MSRP. They have always been more competitive when it comes to price than Nvidia. I mean, they have to be because Nvidia is more popular. According to Steam, Nvidia has been outselling AMD 11-1. So you don't need to worry about AMD. Their prices are good and they're only getting better. Nvidia, as you can see from the chart, currently only has 3 GPUs that are below MSRP. They are able to drop prices so far because things like the 3090 Ti were such a shot to left field anyway, it gives them plenty of wiggle room. I feel like Nvidia just came up with some crazy number and said, let's see if it sells. At this point in the release cycle, these GPUs should be well under MSRP. In fact, the only reason they're overinflated still is because crypto miners were buying up all the GPUs by the palletful for the past 2 years. Nvidia has been producing as many graphics cards as they could to satisfy the massive demand, and now that crypto mining is all but gone, they're stuck with this overstock of cards. Since prices have been dropping so much and you've been waiting such a long time for a new GPU, now's the time to buy then, right? Slow down. Remember how I said Nvidia is sitting on a huge stock of GPU inventory that they're unable to sell right now? Well, adding to that already overstocked inventory of GPUs, the company also has too many GA102 die chips sitting around. The GA102 is the actual number of the GPU, by the way. They use this in the RTX 3090 Ti, 3090, 3080 Ti, 3080 12GB, and 3080 10GB. When the die cannot perform as expected, Nvidia will partially disable the cores and stick it into a lower tier SKU like the 3080. Nvidia has resumed production of the 3080 12GB again after stopping production less than 2 months ago. So now even more cards will be entering the market. Are you getting value from this video? If so, give it a like below for me. It doesn't hurt your wallet at all, and it takes what, 2 seconds? Okay, back to the content. Remember at the beginning of the video when I said stick around, this part's important? This is the important part. Pay attention. Another interesting piece of information is that Nvidia is working directly with board partners to lower the cost of their GPUs further than they already have, especially cards like the RTX 3090 that is scheduled to have a replacement in the next few months. 2 separate Chinese media outlets have suggested that Nvidia 30 series cards will be receiving lower prices by the end of this month. You heard me right, lower prices, end of this month. ZOL, China's leading online technology media site, had this to say. According to the news from the supply chain, at the end of August, Nvidia and AMD will take more aggressive actions to reduce the price of graphics cards, of which Nvidia will cut prices more than AMD. Obviously, Nvidia will cut prices more than AMD. Their cards are over MSRP, AMD's are under MSRP. They have further to drop. There have been rumors circulating that Nvidia may delay their RTX 40 series launch to allow board partners like ASUS, EVGA, MSI, and Gigabyte to clear their current inventory before launch. So what was this whole spiel about? You have 3 basic options. You can purchase from a third-party market site like eBay, but beware, you might be buying a used GPU which can come with its own risks if it wasn't taken care of properly. This will give you the best performance GPU for the cheapest cost, but like I said, it comes with risks. Secondly, you can buy new from places like Amazon or Newegg. This is the ideal situation since you get a warranty and prices have come way down, like I said. You can use one of my affiliate links below to purchase these GPUs. It doesn't cost you anything extra and it helps out the channel. So why wouldn't you do it? And the last option is wait even longer. I know, more waiting. But if you want the absolute best price and you want to stick it to Nvidia, this is your only option. I like to keep informed on all the latest GPU prices. And if you want to stay informed on any upcoming PC hardware, make sure you subscribe down below and come back for the next video as I post weekly. Sometimes I do how-to videos and PC builds as well on the channel. As I always say, I'm Danny with Danny's Tech Channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me.